So I took a few German courses in high school. I actually did take German 3 and I took German 4. German 4 was basically just, sitting around just shooting the bull, because there was just you couldn't go any higher. I don't know German. I mean, not really. When I said I don't understand what he's saying in the Falco video, I really don't know, because I know he's German. And I recognize that it is German. Maybe it's the Viennese dialect. I have no idea what the guy's saying. I really don't. It's like, wow. I even took, I think I was required to take 2 German courses in college just to graduate. So I did, but ich bin nicht ein Berliner. I'm not a Berliner, I'm the person. I don't. My brother, he's so funny. He's passed. God, may he rest in peace. He actually had the opportunity to go over to Germany because our family really emphasized the German connection, you're German, you're German, you're German. Of course, we're also Welsh and Irish and English and a few other things sprinkled in there, but you don't want to dig down that deep because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody knows you. You're just a nobody. I know, but John was the Aryan. He had the blonde hair and the steely blue eyes. He had the pale, freckly skin. I mean, he just looked like the perfect German. So, of course, they would welcome him with open arms. When he went over as a college exchange student to Stuttgart, he called my father from the Autobahn. Hey, Dad, I'm on the Autobahn. It's like, okay, it's like, I'm sad. I mean, I'm not going to go into it. There's a lot of things that went wrong with my brother. Why he's passed. I mean, he's almost 10 years younger than I. And I certainly would have done anything to promote his longevity so he could live longer than I. Longer than me would have rhymed, but I try to be, grammatically correct. But, the Falco video also had the biker people and stuff, I'm familiar with the biker people, but, this particular episode that I just kind of reposted from the guy in England, I mean, God rest, no, I wouldn't say God rest his soul, God bless him, he's like a little kid, he's like a little tiny teenager person, maybe he's 27, I don't know, I'm 49, it's like, he's so cute with his little English accent, no, stop making fun of the English, I can't stop it, I can't, I like the English, of course, it's good. It's fine. It's good that a great body of water separates us, because I would go and I would wreak havoc because I am Germanic. I will do it. I'm a Viking. I will do it. Just don't let me in your country. I will shape things up better than Mary Poppins ever could. Oh yes, ma'am. Oh yes, sir. Oh come on, kowtow to me. Come on. Ich bin Berliner. Ja. After all, so. Yeah, so in the Falco video, I love Falco, of course, who couldn't love him, because you always like the people that look like you. He's got the dark eyes and the dark hair, maybe he has the blue eyes, I don't know. He just, but he's kind of like me. It's like, well, I'm German, but I'm dark, I'm a dark German. I'm dark, I'm Bavarian, ja. Ich bin Berliner. Of course, he was from Austria, which we would say in English, Österreich. I love German. I mean, people think it sounds like people trying to expectorate, but it's a nice language, any language is fine with me. Russian is very difficult to learn. I made an attempt to learn Russian in high school, and I made an attempt to learn Japanese, but Chinese, but Japanese is much more accessible if you have first watched the miniseries movie Shogun I can't remember which channel it was, whether it was ABC, CBS, or NBC, because there used to be only 3 channels in America before CNN came along with Ted Turner and Jane Fonda, and then Jane Fonda divorced Ted Turner, and there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, so it's like, arigato gozaimasu. I love it when they just cut it off like somebody's strangling them at the end. No, you shouldn't say that. That doesn't sound very nice. Okay, then let's move on. No, I have an experience. I mean, I can tell you that my mother had a friend who married a guy that only married her because he had committed statutory rape, like he had sex with a minor. So he married her in order to flee the police or something. I'm not really sure what happened with them. And the lady was a nice lady, but she was taken advantage of, and that's just like a glancing acquaintance with bikers. And I'm just wondering, if mafia and the bikers contributed to my brother's early death. If you have any information, please just call the police. Don't call me. I can't do anything. I called lawyers about maybe not even a year after my brother died. I said, there's something screwy going on here, because her mother was a police officer in this particular force. And she said, Mama, come and say. She beat him up. She destroyed all of his computer equipment. And she's just like a total prostitute. She's a total whore. She's like a total biker mall or something. And I'm like, my brother didn't deserve it. I know he wasn't. He was kind of like an atheist. He was kind of an asshole, but he didn't really deserve that. Supposedly he jumped off a building. If anybody has any information, if somebody pushed him off a building, please come forward. I mean, might make. I mean, I'm not joking, folks. I mean, you think that I'm being glib. I'm only doing this because this is how I cope. I mean, I'm sad that he died. I'm sad that he wasn't really a Christian, that he really considered himself a pagan. And that's another motorcycle. It's so disgusting watching this stupid mini-series with this horrible fat chef. Ugh, he disgusts me. I wouldn't eat anything that he prepared for me. Because he's a foul, filthy human being. He should be in jail. But that's the way of the world. Ich bin sprachlos.